Well, when I first heard him sing, I think me and a bunch of my friends was walking in a riverwalk, and we were just walking around, and everybody was like, just having fun, and all of a sudden I just hear his voice coming over the intercom, and I'm like, wait, that's my dad, hold up. So that's when I really first heard him sing. I heard him in the house and stuff like that at Indian practice, but walking around a big old riverwalk and hearing his voice, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Then when I started traveling with him and seeing what he do, it just took me to another level. When he first started mastering, he had a next door neighbor that was master Indian too. So he used to sneak by the next door neighbor's house and sew on his Indian suit. Because back then, Mardi Gras Indians wasn't as elaborate it is now, so they was a little bit more violent. And his parents didn't really care for that too much. So my dad wanted to be an Indian so bad, and a new gang at that time was the Wild Magnolias. So he became Spy Boy. When he became Spy Boy, he had a voice for singing. He made wonderful headpieces and stuff like that. So the gang was like, look, you need to be the chief. My dad wanted to be in the front by the spies and running and all the way up in the front. So he didn't want to be the chief. So they forced him. He was like, look, you got the voice, you could sing, and you could make the costume, so you have to be chief. And they just pushed him into being the chief. In one of his songs, I can't remember which song it is, but he says a verse that we stop knocking heads and we knock them with a needle and thread. So now back then, they was only maybe making 4 patches every year. To now, we're wearing about 20 patches. And the funds are way more expensive as from back then. So my dad and some other old-time Indians, they said, you know what, we gotta sit down and all this fighting with the sideliners and amongst each other. So we're gonna start this no fighting. We're gonna meet each other, greet each other, sing. And my dad's a very friendly person off top. So everybody was like, okay, well, we could do this, we could do that, and they just left it like that. Well, with getting me involved, between him and my mom, it was like a real, one was pulling one way, one was pulling the other way, because one didn't want me to mess and one did. So once I started cutting purses and taking beads from here and there, it was like, okay, you know what, you got a mess and stuff like that. So by me being nosy and being a kid, I'm sitting around watching him and his friends, sitting there sewing, making this, coming up with ideas for this, and coming up with how to put the idea together with an Indian suit. And my dad has a very creative mind with mostly all artistic things, because if you could put a hula hoop in a headpiece, who would come up with that, And still to this day, everybody be like, a hula hoop? Wait, what you need a hula hoop for? But he comes up with it. Well, I just started my own band, which is Bo Dollis Jr. and the Wild Magnolias, and I'm just trying to take Indians to another level from what like my dad did back in the 70s, and now that we're in 2000, I'm hoping I could take it to another level. Congratulations, you've been deserved it. Got a lot more coming for you, and I love you.